You're late, Ash, and oh, I see you brought the cavalry? Guess you're still intimidated by me, huh? Good, you should be.
I've been given full permission to protect anime superstars with any means necessary. So choose your next words very carefully.
Damn, still so feisty. I love it. We have a situation, as I'm sure you're well aware. Your producer, Edward, is missing. Have either of you heard from him? Hanake Couture is worried for his safety.
We haven't been able to contact him. Currently, Kay is running everything behind the scenes. Do you have any idea why Edward left so suddenly?
None at all. As you're aware, all footage from that night was erased, but we do have an eyewitness who said he saw Edward and another man leaving the set with Lloyd Forger.
Lloyd? How curious. Say, who was the eyewitness?
Know your place, Esdeath. That isn't your concern.
Speak to me like that again, and I'll freeze you for the next 100 years. Don't think that's an idle threat.
Jesus Christ, do you have a chill mode? Anyway, to make sure nothing like this happens again, I'm staying on set for this week's makeover challenge. And before you get all hysterical at me, Esdeath, the director of Hanake Couture has sent you an email personally approving this directive.
Ash, I know violence isn't the answer, but can we make an exception this once?
It's tempting, believe me, but no, Tatsumi is right. I received an email from the mysterious director this morning. But Tatsumi, if you put a toe out of line, I'll make sure you regret it.
I promise you, Ash, that I won't do a thing to sabotage your queens today. Cross my heart and hope to die.
The queens enter the workroom, seemingly a bundle of excitement and nerves with just 2 challenges before the finale.
It's a new day in the workroom, and holy moly! I am coming in today a 2-challenge winner, and I am beaming with pride. Winning an acting challenge last week means I can practically feel the crown on my head.
Honestly, viewers, what a whirlwind. After the double win with Doug Trio last week, I now have 3, and I think that proves I am that bitch. Still, it only takes 1 stumble for a frontrunner to get the chop, so I need to make sure I give Ash and Esdeath no reason to doubt that I should be anime's next superstar.
The queens gather around the workroom table, Kaiba yawning and Monokuma resting his head on the table. Alex asks how everyone is this fine morning and Monokuma gives him a thumbs up. Kaiba yawns and Koopa and Doug Trio begin chatting together.
I'm glad it's a new day and I can put last week's misstep behind me. Lips syncing against blue eyes felt like an emotional nuke and I literally just collapsed into bed when I got back to the hotel. It feels like I've been carrying a weight this competition and it's held me down these last 2 weeks. So I did something out of character. I sought out Alex and asked if I could confide in him. Honestly, I don't feel I deserved it, but you guys, he really is as kind and genuine as he seems. He let me train with him this morning and just listened, and honestly I feel such a weight has been lifted.
Good morning, viewers. What a glorious day indeed. After last week's high placement, I'm feeling great as we come into the workroom for a second time this morning.
Alex, we're not telling the viewers it's the second time yet.
Oh, that's right. I've jumped the gun. Sorry, Kay. I was pleasantly surprised that Kaiba asked to join me at the gym this morning. I could tell he had something on his mind, so I made small talk until he felt comfortable. He told me some things about his past and how he feels now in this competition, and honestly, I am so grateful he trusted me to open up. I hope I said something helpful. I can tell he has a good heart, and I think maybe just needs to cut himself some slack.
Well, good morning, everyone. I can't believe we are top 6. I'm so grateful to have made it this far, and with all of my friends. Well, except for Monokuma and Azula, I guess we're not friends, but I wish we could be.
Doug Trio, would you please stop shouting in my ear? Thank you. You know what, and I will only say this once, this little troop of tragics is growing on me and I guess we can be friends after this. Even you, Alex, despite your absolutely abysmal performance all season long, you're actually fun to be around.
How is it that every compliment from Monokuma sounds like an insult? Still, I appreciate it, and you're my favorite villain of the season.
Hello, I'm right here.
Oh, apologies, Azula. Monokuma, you're my second favorite villain of the season.
The queens all laugh. The queens continue chatting until Ash walks in with Esdeath in tow.
Well, well. Ash is wearing a well-fitted crimson suit with gold patterning down the front of his suit jacket, and honestly, it's about time he got some style. Esdeath, on the other hand, breathtaking. Did I hear she got engaged recently? Tragic. If Olivier goes missing someday, trust that I'll have an ironclad alibi.
Good morning, queens, and a huge congratulations to all 6 of you. We can't tell you how immensely proud we are. You each represent something different and you've served anime excellence all season long.
Seconded, you're all a serve, and don't ever forget it. Now, queens, if you think the other challenges have been grueling this season, think again. Today is going to be a very long day, and we've got more than a few surprises in store for you.
Why do I not like the sound of that?
Today, you will be put through 2 iconic challenges to determine who will make it to the grand finale. That's right. This is the semi-final, and we expect you to give it your all.
Oh, let's fucking go! These other bitches better get out of the way, because nothing is stopping me from getting to that finale.
Well, queens, it's my favorite challenge of the season, and one where we can bring back some familiar faces. It's the makeover challenge.
Oh, I'm so cooked. Viewers, please pray for me.
Please welcome to the workroom your makeover partners. He's my showmance of season 1, and he'll be that good TV you want. It's Junta Azumaya.
If it's good TV you want, you came to the right place. Did you miss me? Oh, it feels good to be back.
She's that bitch. My wife-to-be. And the Jane Don't of anime superstars. It's Olivier Armstrong.
Oh, Ash, how shady to bring me back after I got chopped on a design challenge. But it makes me all the more motivated to devour this runway.
It's the non-binary monarch who has slain every runway from Paris to Milan. It's Mewtwo.
Mother is back on set and I just know these queens are gagged to see me. I had hoped to see Mew in the final 6, but I'm proud of her regardless.
Who was it with the fabric in the workroom? It's a mystery. We better call Elle.
It's a sexy detective you wanted. Well, here I am, and here with my bestie Mewtwo no less. If it's a fashion show you want, that's what you'll get.
He was a serious competitor on season 1, just without my natural charisma. It's Min.
Not only do I have her natural charisma, I'm also dripping with Riz. Isn't that right, boyfriend?
Stop, you'll make me blush.
And that's a problem, why?
And he's brought back for no other reason than our sponsors. Strong-armed us. It's the biggest flop in all of anime. It's Tatsumi.
Are you fucking kidding me? Tatsumi, in this workroom for a makeover challenge? Did we not learn from season 1? Good grief, security better do their job this season.
It honestly feels so good to be back, and, viewers, I haven't changed a bit. I waited and waited for my invitation to guest judge. I don't know, guess it got lost in the mail or something? Like, honestly, Beatrice the Golden Witch getting not 1 but 2 cameos across the season? Are you kidding me? She's fucking trash, and everyone knows it. And having literal Kias like My Valentine and Kegamine Rin when I'm right there? Tragic. At least that Rita Repulsive, or whatever her name was vaguely entertaining. Fear not, though, viewers. I have returned, and I am so ready to fuck shit up.
We truly appreciate that the 5 of you, sorry 6 of you, returned for this challenge. Dugtrio and Koopa, as the winners of last week's challenge, you have the power to decide the pairs. Please take a moment to strategize.
Getting this advantage is critical for my game, because, honey, Dugtrio is no designer. After chatting, Cooper and I made a plan, and if it works in our favor, I think we might end up in the top.
Thanks for this advantage, Ash. Dugtrio and I have consulted, and we've made the following decisions. I will be taking Aumin, and Dugtrio will be taking Elle.
Fierce. I don't know much about Dugtrio, but he radiates positivity. This seems like a perfect match.
Oh wow, interesting pairings. I assumed Koopa would give herself Mewtwo or Elle, who are arguably the best designers of Season 1, but Koopa's a fierce competitor and I can serve that in spades.
And now onto our next pairings. We've decided to give Olivier Armstrong to Azula and Mewtwo to Alex Lewis Armstrong.
Koopa taking care of a sister, I appreciate you. I don't need a good designer. I need someone who can match my fierce bitch energy. And who better than Olivier?
Mewtwo will be a very respectable partner indeed. Having someone as knowledgeable about fashion will only serve to elevate my looks this week. I am truly grateful for this pairing.
And that means we are giving Junta Azumaya to Kaiba and Tatsumi to Monokuma.
Bother, you might be thinking that this is a match made in heaven, but the difference between me and Tatsumi is he has no redeeming qualities. He's so deeply insecure he sabotaged everyone in the Season 1 design challenge, including his own partner. If he was half the queen he claims to be, he would have the confidence to stand in his power, but in reality he's just a loser.
Well, these are quite the pairings. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
Thank you for inviting us back, and might I just say it's so cool to meet you guys. Ash, Esdeath, can I ask the question on everyone's mind? How is that asshole Tatsumi going to be dealt with if he tries to sabotage these queens?
It's good to see you too, Junta. I've been dying to catch up. Look, let me assure you, I'm a changed man and I've cleaned up my image. After all, I don't know if you've been following me on Instagram and TikTok, but I'm headlining my own show sponsored by Hanakai Couture. I was ranked the sexiest man of Japan for a second year in a row. I'm a global ambassador for Rolex. I'm the public's darling and a good man doing the Lord's work.
Can someone shut him up before I take matters into my own hands?
We're well aware of Tatsumi's proclivity to chaos, and we've called in some reinforcements. Please, welcome back to the workroom, our security for the episode. She's the original HBIC, who will mess with the minds of her enemies. It's Mama Mew. And she not only has a superpower that brings people to their knees, she's also a black belt in 5 martial arts. It's Midnight. Mew, Midnight. Thank you for joining us. Please don't hesitate to use force if Tatsumi tries anything.
Is that a threat?
Yes. Now, Queens, Ash and I will remain in the workroom to oversee this challenge. Queens, I urge you to do your best this week, because we have 2 very special guest judges, and if you look rotted, they won't hesitate to read you the house down. You have 8 hours. Good luck, and don't fuck it up. Oh, and Monokuma, Ash and I would like a quick word.
The queens introduce themselves and get acquainted. The queens of Season 1 begin to banter and spend a short time catching up. Mew and Mewtwo chat briefly and share a hug. Midnight chats with Alex and Dugtrio and wishes them luck during the competition. The queens then go to their respective tables and begin working on the challenge.
You might be wondering why I didn't take Olivier as my makeover partner, when my adoration for her is common knowledge. She is a fierce diva, but in Season 1, Omen had an insatiable hunger for victory, and I'm hoping that's what carries me over the line this week.
So Koopa, word on the street is you're slaying the game. You're the only member of the 3 Wins Club.
I'm on cloud 9 for sure, but I've got to keep my foot on these queens' throats because I was eliminated for several episodes. I'm honestly feeling quite stressed. I need you to serve everything you've got this week. Are you up to the task?
Hell fucking yeah I am. Let's devour this runway.
Honestly, for someone giving Max frat bro energy, he's actually a lot smarter than he looks. I had some trouble fitting him with an outfit because he's as tall as a fucking dinosaur and built like a dishwasher, but he has good proportions, which made finding a fit easier than expected. And who knew he was such a whiz with a sewing machine?
Well yes, I do serve maximum riz and I'm built to aura farm, but I'm not just a pretty face. If there's one cardinal sin on Drag Race, it's not knowing how to sew, and I'm not going to be that queen. At this point surely every queen takes sewing lessons before coming here.
You've just cut to me to expose me, haven't you? Wow, Kay, way to do me dirty. Edward would never betray me like this. Oh, I am only kidding. I am a Kia for not knowing how to sew, it's true. But honestly, I would rather take a water pulse to the face than try and thread a sewing machine.
Anyway, Koopa's growth is inspiring to see. She's really locked in and I'm honestly so impressed. For our concept, Koopa has decided to be the matriarch of the house and I'm the rebellious charismatic son that she pulls into line with an iron fist. Unless something goes horribly wrong like the fabric gets sabotaged or something, I think she has a real shot this week.
I am shocked to say it, Koopa and Almin are a near-perfect match. Koopa knows exactly what she wants and Almin is anticipating her every need. I appreciated that Koopa took so long fitting Almin and making adjustments, because he spent a lot of time shirtless, and let me tell you there were more than a few admirers.
Ahem, Junda, that is my boyfriend you're talking about.
I can't help that you locked down the trade, but for you bestie, I will avert my eyes.
I'm only kidding, Almin really is fine though, isn't he? Like damn, so dreamy.
Jesus, you guys are just as bad as each other, you know that right? Honestly though, I adore how much you love each other. It's giving relationship goals. Anyway, back to it I suppose. This week I was paired with Kaiba, who might I add is in my opinion the trade of the season, but he didn't seem to be on the ball this week.
Welcome back to the workroom, Junta. I know we haven't worked together outside the show, but I'm excited for this pairing for the runway.
It's great to be back and work with someone with your reputation. Challenge-wise, it seems we are about the same height and build, which should be perfect. What are you thinking? Something like a twin storyline for the runway?
That's a good idea, actually. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted this week. It's been a long competition and I'll be honest, I am feeling it. I'm trying to push through, but I'm flatlining if I'm honest.
Trust me, I get it. I don't want to assume I know exactly what you're going through, but I remember in my season the pressure of making the finale was so great, especially with powerhouses like Almin, Olivier, and Esdeath breathing down my neck. But after the competition finished, I realized I put so much pressure on myself to beat Esdeath and prove my worth, when I really should have let loose and have fun. I'll bring the energy and you bring the hype, and let's get you heading straight to the grand finale.
Junta was honestly such an amazing makeover partner. He's so outgoing and charismatic, and I honestly had such a blast working with him.
So I looked over at Junta and Kaiba. When the challenge began, I could see Kaiba was a bit low energy. But when I looked back later, I saw Junta laying on his charm and firing up Kaiba, and I noticed a total energy shift. Kaiba's trying different fabrics, and Junta is modeling them down around the table with insultingly high stilettos on. And Kaiba doesn't know whether to cringe or laugh. I'm so happy to see it. Kaiba has clearly entered a flow state, and despite what looks like a dodgy sewing machine, his design looks stunning.
So I look over at Koopa's table and Kaiba's table, and both their outfits are looking superb. I then looked back at the sketches Alex is pitching to me, and, while I'll be the first to admit Alex is the nicest guy, I've been forced to veto every hideous sketch he's pitched to me. I know this is Alex's makeover challenge and I'm trying to let him lead, but Mother is not going on this runway dressed a fool.
Alex continues pitching ideas, with Mewtwo politely asking what else Alex has. Alex sighs and begins tapping on his notepad, and Mewtwo rubs their temples. He confesses that he's not sure what else to suggest. Mewtwo sighs. The two stand around awkwardly.
Okay, Mother is just going to give it to you straight. I can tell you know how to put a look together, but these sketches are truly lifeless. They're giving matriarchs of a small manor in the countryside who have been outcast from high society. Your top 6, I know you have more to give than this. Personally, I think it's time to go way outside your comfort zone. How about ultra chic, ultra modern, two princesses who are sisters redefining fashion?
Alex looks at Mewtwo in surprise and considers this.
I like it, honestly. But do you think we can pull that off in the allotted time? It's very different from my normal drag, but honestly, maybe that's a good thing.
Do you know who you're talking to? I'm the mother of all designers for a reason, you know. Anything you can't do, I'll teach you. Let me sketch you some designs and you tell me if you can make them happen.
I was initially worried because Mewtwo and I seem to have very different visions. But they're right. Time and time again, the judges have commented that my drag lacks ambition and that I play it too safe. I'm actually really grateful for Mewtwo's honest feedback, because if I can pull this off, there's a chance I'll be in the top.
Mother was worried they were too blunt, but Alex took my feedback in his stride. I love how it's coming together, and I am ready to stomp this runway and secure Alex his first win.
Despite getting off to a dreadful start, Alex and Mew, too, are working surprisingly well. I was expecting some sort of hideous attempt at Grandma Couture, but Alex's look is very avant-garde. Who knew he had it in him? Not me. His look is coming together, which is more than I can say for me and Olivier.
Olivier and Azula stand awkwardly at the table. Azula taps her foot in frustration.
So you really won't go along with my idea? It is my design challenge after all, not yours.
As I've said, I will let you take the lead, but this challenge is about family resemblance, and your Mean Girls rivalry storyline doesn't fit the brief. But if that is your wish, I will back down.
I thought Olivier and I were a perfect match, but she is quite frankly a stubborn cow. She has a lot of opinions for someone who is a guest in my house.
Viewers, my last nerve is frayed. I'm honestly just trying to help, but if I say anything that could be interpreted as a critique, Azula bites my head off. At this point, I'm just going to let her do her thing, but she's delusional if she thinks this fits the brief.
She said I'm delusional? Oh, fuck off, Miss Know-It-All. Like you even have a clue. What challenge eliminated you again? Oh, that's right. The fucking design challenge. So how about you keep your opinions to yourself, Mary, and leave this to the professionals?
Might I join you for a moment? I can sense the tension from across the room, and I can see you haven't started yet. Azula, that's a bold strategy during the semi-final.
Well, I would start, but your fiancé is digging in her heels and tempering all of my brilliance.
No jury would convict me, that's all I'm saying.
If Olivier is pushing back, there's probably a reason. But go on. Pitch me your idea and I'll give you some honest feedback.
Fine. So we're both the popular kids at our respective schools, but now our schools have beef, and we've shown up for a fashion duel to settle this rivalry once and for all.
I'll stop you right there. No matter how exquisite the look, you'll be in the bottom. The category is drag family resemblance, and I don't see that in your vision.
But if you just look at my sketch...
Azula, we have told you time and time again that we love your drag, but you need to learn to listen. Having a vision and a point of view is important, but you mustn't be blinded if you realize it's the wrong one. I would suggest you learn to put your pride aside and listen to all points of view. Unless, of course, you want to end up in the bottom again, which I am more than happy to arrange.
I've had it officially.
She may not like what I have to say, but am I right? Of course I am. I am the HBIC for a reason. If Azula decides not to heed my warning, don't say I didn't try.
Azula storms outside to grab some air. Olivier stands at their table looking awkwardly at her brother. The two share conversation while she waits. Azula returns and sits down in a huff. She looks at Olivier and says,
Well, I'm listening, I guess.
Olivier takes a sharp intake of breath before responding.
So I like your idea. I think it just needs a few tweaks. What if we have the same set of hair and makeup, and we reshape the dresses so that we're alternating colors but wearing the same dress? That will help us read as twins, trying to show who is wearing it better, and will allow us to try and outdo each other on the runway.
Azula looks at Olivier for a long pause, narrowing her eyes. She then looks away, considering this.
Okay, fine. Olivier's idea was better. I suppose it actually does fit the theme and makes the storyline make sense. Not that I'll admit that to her.
Despite me wanting to throttle her throughout the challenge, Azula surprised me. Once she stepped out of her own way, we did work well together. And between you and me, I do think she has the best design of the night.
Oh, honey, you could feel the tension radiating off Azula's table, and I thought we were going nuclear. I wouldn't have minded. I really need someone to crash and burn on the runway, because design is not my forte. Thankfully, Elle is a master designer, and can I say what a delight he was to work with. He has so many good ideas, and we talked and talked and talked, and I think we're becoming besties.
I can corroborate. They didn't shut the hell up the entire time, and they were both so loud. Honestly, if I wasn't under contract, I would rain lightning down on their garments. That said, that would probably improve the garments, so maybe I'd be doing them a favor.
Working with Doug Trio was a dream. He's a pocket rocket of talent, and he has the gift of the gab. We had so much fun, we spent the first hour just spitballing ideas. We've gone for an ambitious design. Alolan Doug Trio is my mother taking me into high society, trying to find me a love match so I may spend my days in wedded bliss. We're going all out with a gown with a high waistline sitting just below the bust, with a long flowing skirt and jewels dripping off us. Unfortunately, Alolan Doug Trio only works with a hot glue gun, so I'm desperately trying to sew the gowns together.
Oh, they're looking so good. Is there something wrong with the thread?
It keeps snapping. I don't really know why. It seems like this thread is tampered with. That said, I've got enough good quality thread. We should be okay.
Oh, that's so stressful. Thanks so much again for your help. I'm a bit behind gluing the sequins, but I have to stay positive that we'll get it done in time.
Looking over at Alolan Doug Trio, he's totally fucked. Stoning 2 entire gowns in such a limited time is ambitious as it is, and he is so clearly inexperienced at design because the way those sequins are spaced out is honestly a gay hate crime.
Speaking of gay hate crimes, how's your dress coming along?
I decline to comment.
Well, Monokuma, you're paired with the icon and the legend himself.
Sorry, who?
Me? I'm talking about me. Anyway, from what I've heard, you're something of a shit stirrer, and can I just say I love it. The queens this season have honestly been so basic. It's a literal Kia asylum in here, and you're the only fresh air.
I like to stir the pot, but honestly I don't do it to be nasty, it's just fun for me. People either get it and give it right back or get pressed.
I'm the same, though at least I know how to finish a hemline. Jesus, let me take over before you get arrested by the fashion police.
Tatsumi, we are nothing alike. And would you back the hell off? It's bad enough I was paired with you, but I'm not going to let you fuck me over like you have so many before me.
Fine, but it's your funeral. Jesus fucking Christ, the outfit you've designed for me isn't going to fit. It would barely fit in you. Please, this is so tragic. Can I just take over?
Tatsumi grabs the fabric from Monokuma, who holds it firmly in his paws. Tatsumi stares down Monokuma and tugs at the fabric, and Monokuma leans forward and lowers his voice.
Listen here, you miserable piece of shit. If you don't let go of the fabric, I'm going to rip my own dress and march over to Ash and Esdeath and tell them that you sabotaged my dress. Believe me, I know how to amp up the hysterics. I barely know you and I've had enough. You're not talented, you're not funny, you're not charismatic, and the only reason you have a drag career is because you're Haneke Couture's nepo baby, so sit the fuck down and do as you're told for once in your goddamn life. I'm not going to say it again. I know people who can end you and you're trying my last nerve.
Monokuma undoes the lid to his bottle of water and takes a big gulp. Tatsumi says nothing but smiles to himself.
Well, damn, he said that. Jeez, what a prick. And to think I actually was going to help him with his outfit. I would sabotage him, but with that look, girl, hope you know your words. Then again, with how I've sabotaged every other queen in this workroom, maybe he will be okay.
Wait, what does that mean?
Let's just say you, Ash and Esdeath, are getting exactly what's coming to you. Hope you enjoy unemployment, Kay. It oddly suits you.
Koopa and Almin put on their dresses and begin strutting around the workroom. Almin compliments her and says this design is incredible and her growth is inspiring. Koopa thanks him. Koopa then moves uncomfortably in her dress and comments that she feels really itchy. Koopa then exclaims that she's breaking out in hives, and Almin says the same. Chaos erupts in the room. Alex and Mewtwo examine their fabric and exclaim that their fabric has several cuts in it. Azula smacks her sewing machine, loudly exclaiming that it's broken. Kaiba looks up at Junda worriedly and confirms that his dress is caught in the machine. Monokuma drops his bottle of water, grabs at his stomach and says he isn't feeling well, asking production if he can go to use the bathroom.
Well, there you have it, folks. I kept my promise to Ash. I didn't sabotage these queens today. I planned this all ahead of time. Perks of having a key to the studio, I guess? After my abject humiliation in Season 1, I've come here to personally fuck over each and every member on this production team and the cast. Oh, and Verosica, don't think I've forgotten about you. Throwing me out of the Season 1 design challenge was a choice. Hope security is good on World Tour, because I'm coming for you next, bitch. Personally, I hope Ash gets the sack because he's honestly such a pathetic excuse for a host. Oh, and you and Esdeath can go fuck yourselves, because honestly, Kay, you're such a wallflower, and you didn't deserve to win Season 1 and you know it. It's an embarrassment you came back at all, if I'm honest.
Ash and Esdeath assess the situation and begin to panic. They help Koopa and Almin undress and then inspect the faulty sewing machines. Esdeath mutters to herself that this is sabotage and Ash tenses. Alex comes over and says his dress is all cut up and he and Mewtwo cannot go on the runway looking like this. Azula huffs that the episode is ruined and Dugtrio begins to cry. Ash exclaims loudly that he has no idea how the hell this has happened and he wished Yugi was here because he would know what to do. Tatsumi smiles to himself, reveling in the chaos. After a moment, though, Esdeath smiles and nods and all the queens stop what they're doing and look at Tatsumi and smile.
What the fuck? Like, what the hell is going on? Why did they all just suddenly start smiling and staring at me? It's like something out of a fucking horror film, which makes sense, because they're literally all monsters.
Tatsumi looks momentarily panicked and looks from queen to queen. Then he calms himself and smiles sadistically.
Oh, hey there, everyone. Things not quite going to plan? Gosh, I wonder what happened. Strange that so many things went wrong all at once. That's such a coincidence.
Should we tell him, Esdeath? I feel you should be the one to do it.
I can't tell you how much I've been looking forward to this, Ash. Tatsumi, do you think we're stupid? You're a well-known pest, and we just knew you would try and sabotage us. Luckily for us, you stupidly chose to do it last night. Imagine our delight when we reviewed the security footage this morning and saw every which way you had tried to sabotage our queens. We got new fabric, fixed the machines, and threw out the bottled water that you'd slipped laxatives into.
Wait, what? So what the hell was all the commotion earlier?
Earlier today, we brought our queens to the workroom and told them about the sabotage, then asked each of them to overact when the time was right. See, unlike you, the queens of Season 2 are very talented.
Tatsumi looks at the queens, seemingly unable to comprehend what is happening.
You tried to make a mockery of us, and so we decided to make an example out of you. You are a very toxic person, and I don't give a shit if you're our sponsor's golden child. You're not pulling this crap on our set. People like you cause more damage than you know, and we don't stand for it. And, by the way, I've let Verosika know about your little threat in the confessional. Go within an inch of their set, and we will call the police. Now, get the fuck off our set. Midnight, would you be so kind as to remove Tatsumi?
It would be my pleasure.
Fuck you, Ash. Fuck you, Esdeath. And fuck each and every one of you. You're all fucking trash, and you're an embarrassment to drag and anime queens everywhere. All right, Midnight, I get it. Get your fucking hands off me. I'm not wasting another second in this Kia asylum. Be warned, Ash and Esdeath. Hanake Kucher will put you in your place. I'll make sure of that. Just as we made your careers, we can take them away.
Tatsumi struggles to get free, but Midnight holds him firmly. She then guides him out the door, and the queens all breathe a sigh of relief.
You have no idea how good that felt. Well done, queens. You're all the winners of this week's acting challenge. Now that the trash has been taken out, get to it. The runway is in 1 hour.
Esdeath, may I ask, though, what is Monokuma to do without a partner?
Oh, don't worry about that. The cunt thing is, if you recall, Tatsumi was concerned the outfit was too small. Well, it wasn't for him. Ash gave me Mew's measurements earlier today, and she and I are gonna stomp this runway.
That's right. The judges didn't want Monokuma to look a fool, so they assigned him someone with some actual design skills.
Oh, really freaking funny. Mew, congratulations, you're winning this week's comedy challenge. Oh wait, never mind.
Monokuma, congratulations. Your design was the best in show, ready for a Paris runway in fact. Oh damn, I'm such a bad liar, you guys.
I missed you, bitch.
I missed you too.
Monokuma gives Mew a hug, and the two spend a few minutes catching up. Monokuma shows Mew his look, and she gasps in horror.
Oh my god, I nearly threw up when I saw his look. You want me to wear the iconic Princess Leia bikini while you play Han Solo? The fabric looked cheap and Monokuma hadn't bedazzled it in any way. Not me having to go on that runway looking busted as hell.
Oh, I just know the judges are going to get their life with this storyline. It's camp, it's cunt, it's
horrible.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible. Lord Jesus, take a wheel. I am definitely lip syncing tonight. Sumi, I don't waste time making outfits. That's what I have money for.
Monokuma attempts to style the outfit on Mew, and she looks at him in disdain. He asks if it really is as bad as he thinks it is, and she says no, it's worse. He sighs. He then goes over to Kaiba's station and asks if they can have a word.
I'm kinda busy right now if you can't see.
Need I remind you the last few weeks I have helped you out in this competition and you still owe me a favor from week 1. I'm cashing in, bitch.
Kaiba goes to protest, but Monokuma stares him down. Kaiba sighs loudly and apologizes to Junta and goes outside with Monokuma.
So thankfully Kaiba was only gone 10 minutes, but when he came back he looked extremely stressed. We rushed the final touches more than he would have liked, but these looks are still a serve. I wonder what he and Monokuma talked about that couldn't wait until after the runway? Guess we'll find out.
Welcome to the main stage of Cartoon Drag Race Anime Superstars. I'm Flair, the icon, the legend and the moment, and I'm here to read some anime superstars. Ash as Death, thank you for the invite. And as Death, may I say how dashing you look?
Flair, a lady always accepts a compliment, especially from an esteemed judge such as yourself.
We're glad to have you. Thank you for being here. Since we're on the subject, what do you think of my look?
Let's just say there was a reason Pegasus cast Yugi Moto on Toon World Season 3, and not you.
Oh Flair, that's so shady. I live. Say, is Verosika joining us too?
Well, I didn't pass on the invite. She got her own guest appearance in Season 1, so I said move over bitch, it's my turn.
Oh, I'm screaming.
This week the queens were asked to serve drag family resemblance on the runway, making over a previous contestant from Anime Superstars. Queens, good luck, and don't fuck it up.
Koopa the Turtle, Azula, and Seto Kaiba had a great performance.
Olivier and I absolutely demolished that runway. The judges could hardly contain their excitement, and can you blame them? I suppose I have Olivier to thank for pushing me to alter the theme. Whatever. She made the right call, I guess.
Oh, it's over for these bitches. We were that family from high society that everyone wants to know, but no one is quite good enough for us.
It feels like Koopa is a different queen from Season 1. She was focused, poised, and didn't miss a beat. I honestly couldn't be happier, and I hope she gets her 4th win tonight.
Kaiba and I served 2 twin brothers trying drag for the first time, and it was so camp and fun. Even though it was a first-time drag look, Kaiba still made it chic and edgy, and the judges lapped it up.
Monokuma the Chaos Bear, Alex Louis Armstrong, and Alolan Doug Trio had a good performance.
Mewtwo pushed me far outside my comfort zone with this look, and it paid off. When we turned the corner as 2 princesses redefining fashion, the judges' faces lit up. And I even saw Esdeath smile and nod. Mission achieved.
Oh, I am very stressed indeed. Elle and I had such a great time together, and we did great, but we had to rush the detailing of our garments, and I just hope it doesn't land me in the bottom.
Honestly, I surprised myself. The look actually turned out great. I might go so far as to say it was a serve.
Would we say a serve?
And there's a very real chance I don't land in the bottom.
Okay, Diva, not too much now.
And maybe I should have stayed for the last 30 minutes of the challenge, but I have an insurance plan, just in case this runway doesn't work in my favor.
Good work this week, divas. I must say I am surprised no one totally bombed. Flair, any feedback for our queens?
The top 3 were clear to me this week. Azula and Kaiba, you had by far the best design looks of the night, and both looks gave clear family resemblance. With that said, Kaiba, it looks like you rushed the makeup, and you made Junta look cheap, and while he is that, you don't want your partner looking busted.
Laughing my ass off. Who is Flair calling cheap?
I mean, have you seen Junta's drag? Oh, Almin, that's so shady.
Kay, stop laughing. It isn't funny. Okay, fine, it kind of is funny, but my drag really has come a long way since Season 1.
That's a good one. Tell another.
Oh, very funny.
Koopa, your look wasn't as polished, but you and Amin gave me my favorite storyline of the week, so well done there. Alex and Mew too. Your portions were just right, and your looks showed off your best features. Did I think these princesses were related? Maybe distant cousins, but still I was living.
Well, that's probably the best feedback I've gotten so far about a runway. I just pray it's enough.
Dub Trio, you and Elle look like you were having so much fun, but my god, the sequin placement and the globs of hot glue, visible from the judges panel? We need more at top 6, sorry to say. And Monokuma, what the hell is this? Princess Leia and Han Solo is not giving family resemblance, and honestly both look thrift store at best. I know design isn't your strong suit, but it's top 6 Mary, you're lucky there's a lip sync, because otherwise I would send your ass packing.
I'm not surprised, to be honest. Let's just say whoever is in the bottom with me better know their words, because I'm ready to show why I deserve to be in that finale.
Thank you, Flair. I agree with everything you've said. No further comments from me. With all that said, it is now time for your final placements. Koopa the Turtle, with 3 wins now and not a placement below safe since your return, I think you're one to watch. We loved your storyline and you're safe.
Oh, thank the drag gods. Now just one more challenge between me and that finale.
Kaiba, Azula, we're splitting hairs at this point because these looks were a serve. But I have looked at who got every detail right, and that person was Azula. Congratulations, you're the winner of this week's challenge.
Why, yes. That feels correct. It's about time my genius was recognized. These bitches better bow down. Azula has arrived, and she will be your queen.
A second win would be lovely, but I'll add another high placement to my collection.
That means Alex, Dugtrio and Monokuma, you are the bottom 3. Alex, we're finally seeing the ambition, and this is what we've been waiting for all season long. But if you're going to make the top 4, you better slay this next challenge because we need to see you lay it all on the table. You're safe.
Oh, thank God, what a relief.
That means all along Dugtrio and Monokuma, I'm sorry my dears, but you are the bottom 2.
I'm not stupid. Earlier today I looked around the workroom at the other outfits and knew this was a very real possibility. So I cashed in my favor with Kaiba and he gave me some lip sync pointers. Trust me, I'm not going home tonight, not so close to the finale.
This can't be happening. It's my 3rd time in the bottom, and it's only Monokuma's 2nd, and I'm stressed out to the max. Oh please, I don't want to go. Not yet. Not when I'm so close.
2 queens stand before us. This week you were asked to prepare a lip sync to Abnormalize, the original theme song to Psychopaths. Queens, it's the semi-final. I don't think I need to impress upon you the importance of giving this your all. Dugtrio, Monokuma, good luck and don't fuck it up.
The music starts, and I am praying Alolan Dugtrio slays the lip sync. I feel guilty because I encouraged him to dream big, but maybe we bit off more than we could chew. I know how badly he wants to win, and I just hope he does enough tonight to stay.
Honestly, Monokuma had the worst look of the night, but it's the lip sync that determines your fate. And I think Monokuma surprised us all. Honestly, they went toe-to-toe, and it's really up to the judges because I can't call it.
Monokuma and Alolan Dugtrio had a good performance.
Thank you queens for giving it your all. This elimination was always going to be a tough one for us, but we have made our decision. Monokuma the Chaos Bear, I'm sorry my dear, but this is not your time. You've been truly sickening this competition. We're glad we took a chance bringing you back, but we don't quite think it's your time yet. Please know we love and adore you, and we thank you for serving comedy excellence all season long.
Oh honey, I nearly threw up when Ash said Monokuma's name. I honestly could cry. I really want to win the whole damn thing, and I'm so grateful I'm still here.
I can see why people don't like Monokuma, but he's become my good Judy. Yes, he's a sassy bitch, but if you give it to him right back, he's good value. Monokuma, you're a flop for this runway look, but pick up the phone anytime.
Well, this sucks. I really saw myself winning the whole thing, but I'm not delusional. I couldn't give a shit about designing outfits, and I guess it cost me in the end. Well, viewers, I hope we had fun, and if you want a killer good time, come to my comedy school, 50% off with the code #LloydForgersAFlop.
Monokuma takes his stance at the end of the runway, looking at the queens and the judges.
Well, queens, time to go back to my successful comedy school. I'm enrolling all of you flops except Alolan Dugtrio. That bitch is hilarious. Kaiba, despite you being extremely pretentious and at times douchey, you're the only one here deserving of winning, so keep your foot on these queens' throats. Thank you esteemed judges for your feedback. I've had a blast.
I wouldn't say we'll be best friends, but we certainly developed a mutual respect these last few weeks. Maybe I'll stop by his comedy school after I win Anime Superstars.
You're absolutely sickening Monokuma, and we've loved every moment. Now, sashay away.
Monokuma poses at the end of the runway and then leaves the stage.
Oofed, I hate this part of the season. There's no more easy eliminations. Well, congratulations to our top 5, you've survived part 1 of the semi-final. Now, feel free to take a short rest. Wait, what's that sound?
Oh, Ash, what should I do? Should I answer? No, you do it! Wait, no, allow me. Hello? Yes, this is she. Say what now? You've just arrived on set. Well, please make yourself comfortable. You are one of the most famous CDR queens from an international franchise after all. You're ready for our queens? Good. Please don't hold anything back. Expose them. Drag them. Whatever you see fit. I'll send in the queens.
Oh gosh, who is this extra special guest judge? If Ash and Esdeath are intimidated, I am more than a little concerned.
Oh honey, Monokuma's body is still warm and we're already moving on. Lord Arceus, take the wheel.
Oh shit, he actually accepted our invitation? Oh my, I'm sweating bullets. Okay, well queens, you've heard Esdeath, best run along now and get ready. Trust me, you won't want to keep our extra special guest judge waiting. Our guest judge will explain your final challenge and then we'll see you one last time on the runway. Good luck queens, you're going to need it.
I literally have no idea what is going on, but I just know this is going to be a long night.
I've barely even had a chance to catch my breath after my first win. But whoever this guest judge is, I fought worse monsters for years in Hollywood. Bring him on.
My heart is racing so fast, it's almost beating out of my chest. As we walked back to the workroom, I caught a glimpse of the extra special guest judge, and I think I'm about to throw up. Stay calm, Koopa. There's only one more elimination between you and the finale, and you need to win.
Thank you to the fans of anime superstars. We truly appreciate you. If you wouldn't mind leaving us a like and a comment, we'd be oh so appreciative. And please consider joining the Cartoon Drag Race Discord server so you can meet other fabulous queens like me. The link's in the description below. Have a wonderful day, and always remember, you are that bitch.